Requiem Mass has just ended, a touching and tearful farewell from friends, family, supporters, and admirers. For most in the cathedral right now, this will be the final farewell to Corazon Aquino. From here on, the cortege of Corazon Aquino will only be accompanied by immediate family. Let's bring in Manolo Quezon, our explainer on ANC, together with Father Ari Sisan, still with Tina Monson Palma, as we cover the end of the Requiem Mass. And in any moment now, Manolo, the honor guard of the Armed Forces of the Philippines will be honoring the late President.
Father Aris, you told us earlier that this does not end with the closure of the funeral mass. It still goes on to the burial site.
The funeral mass actually concludes with what we call the rite of committal, the burial.
Right.
So prayers will continue when the remains arrive at the burial site.
Tina, the casket has now been covered with a black cloth. Earlier on it was white. Father, any significance?
The white cloth, as I said, is a reminder of baptism. In baptism, Cory Aquino became a daughter of God. She became a citizen of heaven. That is the significance of the white cloth.
But now they drape the casket.
Yes, you can see the transition is now from the consolations of the church to the honors of the country and the state. And so, where once you had the shroud to represent her being a Christian, this is now she is draped with a flag. So,
but all throughout the Requiem Mass, the Philippine flag, as a matter of custom, should not at all be displayed.
There is a protocol that when the coffin is brought into a church, the flag is removed. And then it is draped with a white cloth symbolizing Christian baptism. Now, it is being prepared to be brought out for military honors.
Of course, Father Aris, you told us earlier, a lot of church protocol was set aside for this unusual situation. For one, Corazon Aquino not being ordained or not being a cardinal, lying in state at the Manila Cathedral, but so much more. Other church protocols were set aside.
The main celebrant at the Mass was Bishop Soc Villegas, Bishop of Balanga, Bataan. Normally, at the cathedral, it is the Archbishop of Manila who presides. But because of the request of the family, Cardinal Rosales gave way. He was present, but he was in his choir dress, seated at the throne of the Archbishop. Likewise, the Papal Nuncio, Archbishop Adams, was in attendance, but he was in choir dress at the side.
Any significance for the presence of the Papal Nuncio? As we know, the Papal Nuncio is a representative of the Vatican.
The Holy Father sent a message of condolences to the family and to the Filipino people, and the Papal Nuncio was there to represent the Holy Father.
You know, the Papal Nuncio is a representative in two respects, both to the Republic of the Philippines and to the Church in the Philippines. So they had, if he had been a a concelebrant in the Mass, he would have been given preeminence also. I mean, because he is representing the Pope as well as in
he is a diplomat also, after all.
Yes.
Now, in this case, what you will be seeing is as President Aquino's remains are borne from the church, she will be given, in a sense, departure honors by the Philippine National Police and not the Armed Forces of the Philippines, because what will be happening is that the Armed Forces of the Philippines will be participating in rendering the final honors to her at the interment proper, and that includes the giving of a 21-gun salute for Heaven's State. So this is the Philippine National Police's honor guard.
Please be seated. Please be seated.